Hello, everybody. This is your boy FT Wally bringing you another audio commentary. We got here is not a how-to video, but a survival guide for all you guys who are going into high school, or maybe you just finished your freshman year, and you're still a little bit confused on how to do this whole high school thing. And this is a video for people who maybe, I don't know about going to college. This is different than college. So my first tip, the first tip to success is stay away from girls. You might be like, but why? They got that nice hourglass figure. They got those pretty lips. They got all this stuff, and it's like, okay, that might be your questioning. But here's the thing: they're crazy. They are crazy. They'll say and do anything to stir up drama. And if you're a girl watching this, come on, you gotta admit it. You may not do it on purpose, but girls do some ridiculous things. Guys do it too. That's why I don't think you should just stay away from relationships in high school. At least freshman and sophomore year. Maybe even junior year. Senior year, now I understand. But the thing you gotta remember about that is you're going off to college soon. And long distance relationships don't work. You want to go to the college, and if you both want to be lawyers and law students, and you both get accepted into Harvard, then I understand. Okay, you're both you shouldn't change your. Oh, sorry. You shouldn't change your college that you want to go to based on a girl, because what's going to happen, you get there's all these new girls, new people, new friends, new everything, and people change what they want, and this is a time to figure out who you are, and maybe this girl that's who you were, and so you'll break up and you'll be stuck there. Or if you're a girl, you'll be stuck there with probably not very many friends. And just and you'll have to see this person every day. You'll probably end up dropping out, and then that was a complete waste of your time. So stay away from girls. Stay away. And I was really bad at this, and now I'm struggling with that. Because they're crazy. It's not worth your time, and it won't go anywhere. Next helpful hint or tip: focus on school. It helps with your self-esteem, and I know this sounds redundant, and that's the last thing you want to do, but I didn't do any work freshman or sophomore year, and I am struggling now to catch up and graduate on time. You do not want to be a super senior. You do not want to be somebody who is 19 and still in high school and living in your parents' basement. That is not something that is cute, attractive, hot. That's not going to help you with the ladies. All it's going to do is delay your future, delay your success, and you will die one year earlier. Think about it, because now you're starting life at 20 instead of 18, 19. And now you're finding a wife 1 year later. Now you're doing all this stuff 1 year later, and it adds up. You don't want to do that. You want to start early because it helps with your self-esteem. You got to think about your college, your future. And number one, overall, this keeps your parents happy. When your parents are happy, you're happy. When your parents are happy, you get to do what you want. When your parents are happy, you get more money. When your parents are happy, you can do the things that you want when you want them. When your parents aren't happy, they're more likely to say, no, you're not doing well in school, you can't do anything. Or, no, I'm not going to let you go out to Five Guys or wherever you like to go with your friends because you're not getting good grades. And it just makes the whole dynamic so much easier. Same thing with, like, lying and stuff. Don't lie to your parents. They'll always find out. And if they don't, I mean, you got away with, what, a few hours of fun times? Anyways, that's the main reason why you want to focus on school. Next tip: find a hobby, because school is such a boring process, and if you can find something that you like in school or maybe outside of school that'll help you get through the school day, that's something that helps me. That's what I'm doing here. Doing YouTube is like a way that I can get through my day. I'm sitting there at school, oh my gosh, I don't want to be here, but I know that if I get through school and I go to school, I'll be able to make a YouTube video that day, or I'll be able to play Call of Duty. That's my biggest thing. If I get good grades, I can play Call of Duty. If I don't get good grades, no Call of Duty, which means no videos, which means no hobby. And so hobbies, for example, can be anything. It can be golf, it can be Xbox, it can be YouTube videos, it can be I don't know, opening doors. Probably not that. It could be your job. It could be Anything under the sun. Maybe creating your own business. Anything. And here's some other helpful hints. It should be something you like. It's probably something you're good at, and something you won't be embarrassed about. And this is important because you need to find friends who also like your hobby or who do that hobby. And that is the easiest way to make your friends. And you need it to be known that you like that hobby. For like people ask me what I like to do for fun or whatever, I'm like, okay, well, it's kind of nerdy, but I play video games and I upload them on the internet and people watch me and it's a good time. We hang out. And I'm not embarrassed about it because Call of Duty, so for example, Call of Duty has become this thing that everyone does. And maybe I do it a lot more. Actually, I know I do it a lot more than everybody else. But it is something that everyone does. It's not weird to play video games. Heck, girls play video games and they don't find it weird. My best friend, one of my best friends, plays Call of Duty, and she's a girl. And so it works out very well. And so you don't have to be ashamed if yours is video games or programming, because you know what? One of my friends made like $100,000 or something like that in the last 4 years, a valedictorian, and because he created a Fruit Ninja on some kind of calculator or something, a TI-82 or something, I don't know. And he created this, and his video on YouTube got over 1 million on how to format it and everything. So people think that's cool because it's not something that they are good at, and so they respect it. The world is changing, people. It's a technology-based world. Don't be ashamed that you are into technology. Don't be ashamed. It's stupid. And don't get in the wrong crowd. It's hard because they accept everyone, and so you may not know, but here's some signs that you might be looking at the wrong type of people. They do a lot of drugs. That is never good, okay? Don't let anybody tell you that smoking marijuana is good in high school. It's not. All you're going to do, it may, free you of stress or whatever for that hour, but it's going to make you more paranoid. It's going to make you more worried about your parents finding out. You're always going to have to be hiding it. It's going to make everything so much harder, and actually it lowers your motivation over time. It doesn't do that right away, but it does do it over time. You won't want to do anything. It'll destroy your work ethic. If they are into alcohol, and I know that's the hardest thing because that is one of the biggest teen issues right now. He's going to parties, getting drunk. Alcohol, again, it doesn't really do anything. It's a depressant. It doesn't make you happy. It may make you happy at the time, but it always turns out bad. And you are not 21. You should not be smoking. There are not smoking. You should not be doing alcohol. There are laws for a reason, and I've honestly drank like once and I threw it up. It's awful. Don't do it. And another thing, vandalism. Pretty much anything illegal. If you haven't got that, like if they're doing something illegal, it's probably not the best group of people for you to be around. Now, ways that you can, and another tip. This is one my sister told me earlier. Don't be afraid to do stuff. My sister, she's a sophomore now. She was talking to me because I asked her, like, what are some tips? What helped you through freshman year? And she said being drama free, of course. That is always good, and be the bigger person and say no. But one of their biggest things is, I wish I would have tried out for this musical, this theater, this class, this club, this a cappella group, this whatever. And so that if you're into it, don't be afraid to try out, because even if you don't make it, you still make the connections and the friends, and you have a good time. Anyway, this has been your boy FT Wally. Please leave a like, comment, rate, and subscribe. New video tomorrow.